Hey folks, back in the game here. In this video, we're going to go through two crushed 2025 Series 2 hobby boxes. Stay tuned. So both of these boxes are pretty crushed. Wow, really crushed. I guess we'll see if any of the cards are damaged. Hopefully not. Usually these are packed pretty well so that, you know, a little superficial damage on the box isn't going to do much or mean much. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't look great, so we'll see. All right, so I'm going to open both of these. Let's see what's in them first. So we are guaranteed one autograph or relic card. I think they're most, I don't know. It's not like Allen and Ginter where they're mostly relics. I think maybe it's 50-50. Doesn't say anything else. So first thing we're going to do is open the silver packs because that's my favorite. All right, so we have a Javier Sinoja. And then we have a Pete Alonso. So these are new, the All-Star 90 inserts. They're kind of cool looking. Then we have Teoscar Hernandez. And Mookie. There you go, Danny. On the All-Star insert. Okay, so I didn't go crazy on Series 2. I don't think there's a lot of super compelling rookies. I am making the set, as I always do. And I'm just looking for, you know, interesting, neat, cool cards. I'm probably not going to go through every name. I'm just going to sort of point out the highlights. Austin Wells, Cup card. McCormick. Singleton. So I will buy some retail of this. Probably the retail video will be up in a couple of days. Hopefully I'm able to get this up on launch day. These just came in the mail. I ordered them from the Topps website on pre-order. So I will definitely be, you know, checking out the retail versions. Probably not as much blasters. Maybe a couple blasters. We'll see. I'll probably go for megas and fat packs and hanger boxes, and you know, maybe a retail box if I can find it. I'm not sure. So this should be a, oh, well, I thought it would be a rainbow foil. Is this numbered and I just missed it? Okay, so that clearly looks aqua to me, but I may be incorrect. So that is, yeah, that's absolutely not regular rainbow foil, but it's non-numbered. Then we have a McGuire All-Star and Christian Walker. So this is one of the crushed packs. Let's see. Oh yeah, just absolutely hammered on the end there. Look at that. Yuck. All right. Well, hopefully I get duplicates of that so I don't have to put a hammered one in my set. So you can get, you know, this Series 2, you can get all the cool stuff you can get in, you know, you can get the heavy lumber, you can get the, oh, there's a lot of autographs you can get. They've actually put some pretty cool autographs in here, some dual autographs. All right, so this is OPS leaders. Lindor, so I think that's just a common insert. So I'd hope we get a couple numbered cards, maybe something short printed like a golden mirror or something like that would be really nice in each box, but we'll see. Schneeman, that's a rookie for the Guardians, who's been playing pretty well lately. I'm in theory a Guardians fan. So this is one of those, oh, Oh, we got all sorts of stuff here. All right, so there's the OPS leaders. And then this is, oh, it's a parallel of one of the first pitch cards. I didn't even know they made parallels. Look at that, non-numbered again. So a pink non-numbered parallel. So this is going to be interesting. It's especially going to be interesting because, where did I put those? It's especially going to be interesting because the Beckett site has been really bad lately for finding out the parallels. And I learned yesterday that the guy who normally does that has quit or, you know, fired or whatever. No longer works there. So that's not great. But it's odd to me that we have two colored cards and neither one of them have numbers. That's super weird to me. But it's probably just something I haven't researched enough. Goldschmidt in a Yankees uniform. Then we have an Alec Boehm on the insert, the 90 throwback. So this is one of the new inserts. It's a Summer Superstars. Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. It's all right, but it is James Wood, and I'm a James Wood fan. So I guess we'll put that in that stack without that card. All right, Winker, Manzardo, been in a pretty big slump. Yeah, okay, so far my complaint is that there's too many packs with nothing in them but base cards. In a hobby box, I want to feel like that my extra money was spent for extra things. Obviously, we're not at the end of the box yet, but, you know, in retail box, a retail anything of top, you open them, you get a Stars of MLB in every single pack. Now, I complain a lot about that, but that's at least something that's not a base card, you know? Really odd to me that there's so little extra stuff so far. There we go, Luis Angel Acuna. That's definitely one I'm looking for. I obviously love his brother. I suspect I hope he's going to be like his brother. You know, I know there's lots of stuff in the history of the game that isn't the case, like, you know, Ozzie and Jose Canseco and people like that, but it'd be cool if it was. All right, so there's another backwards card. This is probably a rainbow foil, but it is non-numbered. So it is a rainbow foil, and that is clearly different color than that aqua, and that aqua is not numbered, so I don't know. So that's who? Duke Ellis. That's a really skinny guy to have the name Duke. You better bulk up. Yeah, so far this is really, oh, that's cool. I know Tommy pitching Dodgers one, even though he hasn't pitched for the Dodgers. Yeah, I'm afraid you're gonna have to just come harder than this in a hobby box. Topps, this is not, it's not great. Not great so far. So this is well, I don't see anywhere where it says what it is, but it's a dual card of Lindor and Alonso. Wait, it's probably numbered differently. DD, Dynamic Duo maybe? Not sure. Dominguez. All right, so there's our first numbered card. It's Jonathan Cannon to 99. I assume this is going to be green. It is. He's a pitcher, non-rookie. And then what is this? Regular rainbow foil of Trevor Story. All right, so that's our numbered card so far. And we haven't seen the autograph from him yet. Mauricio was hurt all last year, wasn't he? Yeah, didn't play at all. Got a rookie card last year and didn't play at all. Gets a second-year card this year. So I don't think he's played yet this year. Crazy. We have Kevin Alcantara. I'm not sure which one it is. Rookie. He's third or fourth, somewhere around there, in the Cubs organization. I don't think they've called him up yet, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, it seems like more than half the packs without something in it. Especially something that's, not just a base insert. There's our Boo. Mackenzie Bednar. Oops, I don't need to name all those out. There's a Sasaki rookie. He's one of the ones you're sort of looking for. Kumar Rocker. Will Warren, rookie. Player worn. Okay. Certainly not anything to write home about. I mean, so far this box I think that's basically 0 return, which is certainly not ideal. But even if it's 0 return, I would like to see more. Yeah, look at that. Summertime Superstars. Summer Superstars. Julio. Yeah, I mean, that's simply not enough for a hobby box. It's just not. That's not enough bang for your buck. Especially when, and hopefully this is the same as in years past, the hanger boxes, even the fat packs are just really good for the money. So I don't know. I don't know why. If that's a typical hobby box, I don't know why anyone would buy a hobby box. Maybe I'm just not smart and I shouldn't have bought it. We're gonna open up this other one just in case this is just a really bad one. But I don't see more than a few dollars in value in there, which obviously isn't the main thing, but it's certainly a thing when you're spending money to get it. If it was free to make a set, then it'd be different. It'd be a different conversation, right? Okay, so we're gonna open up this second one. See what we can find in here. We're gonna open up the silver packs. You can get autos, you can get color in these. It's not super, it doesn't happen all the time, but you can. So that's a cool looking Ricky Henderson. And then there's Kevin Alcantara again, Shota, and a numbered Hyesung Kim rookie. He's one of the more sought after rookies in this set. I mean, I don't think any of them are like you have to run out and get it to get his rookie card, but that's a better card than the entire first box. So that's cool because it's a color match, and people pay a lot more, not a lot more, some more for color match. I definitely pay a lot more for color match if I'm, especially something like Broncos orange, where there's not a ton of that color, They pay a little bit more for number match. I guess this could be a number match if that's a 6-6, but it looks like it's a 6 on his uniform. So, all right, we're gonna go through these a little bit. So already this is a way better box than the first one. So this is a black Lucas Giolito. I have not gotten a black for, I don't know, a couple of years, I think. You know, a little ding corner, not great there, but it is a black to 74. So that's already 2 cards better than the first box. So I guess I'll stop complaining. Maybe we'll get a cool autograph. Who knows? Tucker in a Cubs uniform. Stone Garrett. Did he play at all last year? He played in 2 games last year. Had a rookie card last year, the year before, and has a card in this set. I don't think he's played yet this year. It's odd to me why they force that stuff. Like, make the set smaller. You don't need to force those guys who, you know, after they've played a certain amount of games, sure. But, you know, if they're missing a whole year and not playing, I just don't really get it. There's a Summer Superstars. Adley. So normally I pull the rookies out from these and separate them. I'm doing things a little different this year because I'm trying not to accumulate so many cards that I don't want or need. So Griffin Conine, Jeff Conine's son. So what I'm doing is so let's say I'm making this set, right? Another Shohei. So back to where I was, another pack with nothing in it. No, nothing other than base. What I've done in the past is I've separated everything out and I've just kind of put it away. And then a couple years later, I go back and make the set. I'm going to separate all of these 2025 Series 2 cards, and I'm going to attempt to make the set right away. And if I don't get it, then I'm going to put them away in a separate spot, not mixed in with all my other cards, and just sort of hold off on it. I imagine I'll be able to make it pretty easily with the amount of retail I'm probably buying. The Sandy Koufax All-Star. So if we were doing a box battle, clearly the second one would have already won. But we'll just see what we get. There's a dynamic duo of Machado and Tatis. Jordan Lawler, who has still not played in the majors for more than a couple of games as far as I know. And that was in 23. There's a gold, all right. First gold. So that's 2 numbered cards in here, which is much better than the first box already. So we have a gold to 2024, or 2025, forgot what year it is. Cool. Yeah, I'd expect like a gold card per box, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm way off on my expectations. Let me know what you think. There's probably a rainbow foil, yeah. Edward Julian. Just knocked half my stack over here. Butler on the 90 insert. Gavin Lux is a red. Rojas, Hernandez. so there's another Jordan Lawler card. That's a rainbow foil. I mean, I think Jordan Lawler's going to be good. In fact, Corbin Carroll, who is a pretty big hobby collector, says he's loading up on Jordan Lawler cards. Now, they're on the same team, so take that with a grain of salt, but he's a collector, so. Sawinski, is he playing? 88 games last year, wow. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the second half of this box is certainly feeling a lot like the whole first box. You know, nothing super exciting. Some pretty mundane rainbow foils. Gold card, I guess. Another summer superstars, Terrell, who is, I don't know, man, maybe the best pitcher in baseball. He's insane. Scooble again. Maybe it was this card that had the mem. Are we gonna get two mems? Hope not. I'd really like an autograph. Torkelson. OPS leaders Rooker. Sure, that's not a parallel. So our men or auto has to be in this pack, huh? Looks like it's an auto. It's gotta be, right? Nope, it's a mem. Son of a gun. Just a really skinny one. Geloff. And we have a Zach Gallen. City Connect. Is that numbered? Nope, but it's a City Connect relic, so that's at least a different, you know, probably little more rare relic, maybe. It's not numbered, so I guess that's all relative. Anyway, that's Top Series 2 hobby boxes. I sincerely hope we do better on the retail when I get that. Maybe later today. We'll see. So, give me a minute. I'm going to go through the hits, and I'll be back in a minute to show them to you. All right, folks, these are hits for two 2025 Top Series 2 hobby boxes. So we have the Giolito Black /74. We have the Cannon Green /99. We have this cool Hyosung Kim Color Match Silver Pack Blue /150 rookie. Then we have a Gold Jordan Hicks /2025. We have the Zach Gallen mem that's a City Connect. Then we have Will Warren rookie mem. We have a Grichuk and Graziati. So the Grichuk is a aqua, it looks like, but it's non-numbered. The Graziati is a first pitch, and it's pink, but also non-numbered. And then for the rainbow foils, we had Duke Ellis, Trevor Story, Jordan Lawler, and Edward Julian. All right, folks, thanks a lot for watching. If you're new here, please click subscribe. I always appreciate a like and a comment on my videos, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.